What?
They have their eye in on that one. Zooming into the mid lane, where we finally see some action. Tarzan ahead of the play.
Yeah, well, Peanut's actually just going to safeguard all the way over. Picked up by Chovy because I feel like he wants it for a potential roam play. Peanut moving down, last breath, onto Viper, who takes the lantern, but it's in the wrong direction, as Ruler's now in trouble. Oh, Viper, he whiffs the ultimate, and now Ruler's trying to chase after him.
Oh.
The Q going to land, but it's going to be onto Tarzan as he's going to live. Viper's okay, and the kill actually comes down, but Tarzan, World Ender's in there. He's got the full life bar, but is actually going to head back home as Chovy in a bit of a kerfuffle with Fly, but it's going to continue on the bottom side of the map. Tarzan survives! Frostmancy making things a bit confusing. Gold was a bit strange as on the top side. Chovy finds the abscond onto Fly, and the Voice of Light does come out, but oh, the flash has to be used, and the Infernal Chain's not going to register.
And Peanut was just soloing down the Drake as bot lane.
All right, we got another double play coming back here, but a lot of damage now onto Viper. Finally gets cut down by the Lee Sin as the knockup comes forward. Sword has to complete the teleport, of course, and now Roach could be in trouble. Tarzan chasing after him. Chovy trying to get on in here, doesn't get knocked up as there's the abscond to get right into this fight right now, and thankfully does have that aftershock to keep him alive. Life, he's going to give up.
Griffin continue to rotate, and Fly still caught under his own turret.
Well, Chovy not actually going to pick up any aggro here, and he's super healthy with his
Oh
run of
my!
ages. Oh my god! I think Fly was there a moment ago as there's the kickback. Ruler finds the ultimate. Let's just make this a high-octane early game, and what are they going to do about it? The answer is not a whole lot, and not enough against Griffin.
Super hard engage here onto the mid lane. This one, the kills roll. They're slowly trying to get it. Meanwhile, Gen G just thinking about an engage. Don't see it yet.
Pulv is going to come in. Last breath being held onto for a very long time as Life has to flash to get himself out. That's the kickback onto Chovy to avoid him getting into the backline, but Tarzan is still there. Viper looking for a lot more damage. The Petrifying Gaze already the Infinity Edge.
You want to see some flexing? Look at that mid lane CS. That's insane lead. Speaking of mid laners.
Yeah, Voice of Light is going to come in here for Chovy. Can throw it down onto Fly if he wants. He's already used the flash though, and he's just crushed by Tarzan. Chovy so happy to tank up this turret for so incredibly long. 1,000 gold, but you never actually thought they'd lose the game. And it was almost always true. And Griffin's making us feel the same way as Chovy. Has to flash to get out of the way of Roach's ultimate, but now he's continuing this fight as Tarzan diving forward. Infernal Chains means that the A-Soul is going to go down, and Chovy grabs that kill, and now Life. Nice double knock-up, but has to flash. Yep, it's a 4v4 here around the Baron Pit, and in the meantime, Sword's just on the bottom side of the map with a teleport available, knocking on the front door. Griffin not wanting to actually go for this one, but they're just keeping Gen G busy. I feel like they may as well as Life. Gonna get the headbutt back onto Tarzan, but Tarzan just straight up doesn't care. World Ender not available just yet, as Chovy does have that unbreakable will as Peanut dives into the back line. Can he actually get the work done as Viper is into his Zonyas, but he's not going to last for too much longer. Double kill now for the Yasuo as the knockup comes in. Chovy extraordinarily healthy as
oh
my god! What is this damage potential? And he's not taking any of it. The Kingslayer gave him almost his whole health bar back as Sword just kills Fly underneath his own turret. It's one of those in the meantime stories, and Chovy ain't finished yet. He's going to get rid of the Urgot.
It should be single dip for Griffin. Everyone else can double dip.
Exactly. I mean, he didn't look at the rules on the packet of Doritos, I don't think, Papa Smithy, is there's too much dipping. His Sword, that's a very, very dead dragon. We got excited when we saw it being picked up here from Fly. Certainly a famous pick for him, but hasn't looked great so far. Last breath finally gets used here, but Griffin, they use aggro so incredibly well in these team fights that it just feels like there's no options for any team against this squad.
Especially because this was always going to be a true 4v4. Teleports up for Jace, but he ain't teleporting. He's always committing. We're getting a replay though. Gen G is saying, let's just run it Baron. We got a team fight comp. This is the closest we're going to get to a team fight.
Oh, Chovy has a kick available. Look at them all lined up. Throws in the Q. Can he actually get this work done as Tarzan jumps on over? That's going to be the solo ultimate out from Ruler, but can they actually get it? Oh, Chovy with so much health back into the grinder now, as that's a three-man fear coming in for Roach, but they are looking to try and just disengage. 1 for 1, and good God, this Silas tanked up the whole Gen G squad.
at 28 minutes into the game. So credit to them. They made a lot of mistakes in this game and this season, but this was the best they could hope for.
Yeah, I completely agree. As look at this. Look at Chovy just tanking this for so incredibly long. Gets the kick onto Roach to bring him out of there, and I don't know whether he's almost able to get another ultimate here towards the end, but gets put in the grinder. And that was actually a 4-man.
Think about the same fight with one more item.
You can imagine that Griffin will move over, try and take that one down. As Tarzan, another Infernal Chain lands, as it's another ultimate from the Alistair picked up here from Chovy, and he's going for the initiation. Wants to find some extra knockups now as Life's going to get the headbutt back in. But Chovy has the Unbreakable Will, and it's both of the Unbreakable Wills just trying to tank up, and Chovy's is so much better. Miasma is flashed into, and now Ruler's trying to kite this one back, but it's just not going to work. The Aurelian Soul once again going to go down second. It's a triple kill coming in for Sword as Chovy's found Peanut once more. Flashes over, but Blast Cone is going to keep the Lee Sin alive. Shock Blast, Sword's hunting for it. Can he find it?
They're going to look for the win anyway,
They're going to jump in through the bottom side of the map, and it looks like Super Creeps, as they prepared earlier, will be able to finish this game.
That'll be the game ender. In the replay, you'll see that there was actually a big disagreement, a mistake from Gen G in that fight that cost them a lot. It's not going to matter. Griffin win when they need to. They needed to win before the Yasuo was truly online.